I was that no good thing that that poor white trash little girl that nobody wanted. And so who is going to want me? Well, some pimp will have me, at least somebody will have me.
I was scared to death. I never knew if I was going to get beat.
They are painful memories and stories Mary Cummins and Kathy Abel have a hard time retelling. The women, both from Louisville's South Side, were forced into a dark world many in Kentuckiana don't even know exists.
My perpetrator found me at an ice cream truck.
He lived right next door. He bought her things, made her feel special, and finally kidnapped her at the age of 15. Soon, he had her working for anything that would bring in money, namely prostitution.
I was taken out of the state, underage, drug all across the South, you know, yeah, and made to one, yeah, in truck stops, and so I was more or less abducted, yeah, and did not want to go. And he would take his helmet and beat me in the head with my helmet on, and when I'd cry, and I wanted my mama, but my mama didn't have time for me.
Kathy Abel was kidnapped by a friend of Mary's pimp. She was forced to work jobs that no teen could ever imagine.
I was a prostitute. I ran a massage parlor. When I got off from work there, I went and danced on 7th Street.
Kathy's nickname was Rocky Raccoon because her face was so badly beaten. Once, she was beaten for 12 hours and locked in the house for 4 days. Finally, her neighbors managed to get her out and get her to a hospital.
They dropped me off the back door of the hospital, and I just felt my way because I couldn't see. All I could see was like images. I couldn't make out nothing.
It wasn't until they were in their 30s that they finally escaped. Kathy escaped with a friend.
He went and got a haircut. I grabbed up as many of my clothes and my kids' clothes as I could, and she took me and hid me.
Human trafficking is a problem right here in Kentuckiana, mainly because of its location, and it's a problem that's only getting worse.
We're kind of centrally located between a lot of the big cities, and with our interstate system, it's making it easy for these traffickers to bring girls, stop in Louisville. They can set up shop for a few weeks or a few days, whatever they want to do, make their money, and then when it starts slowing down, they pack up and go to the next city.
Sergeant Andre Bottoms of the Louisville Metro Police Narcotics Street Enforcement Unit says these traffickers target certain children and teens that may have had a bad home life, or maybe they're even a runaway. Mary and Kathy are now free of that life, and they're actually roommates. They have a similar life story, but a plan to move forward.
There's other ways. Go to school. Go, if you're scared, go to a shelter. They're not going to let them guys in there to bother you.
I seek change again by telling what has occurred, never to forget what can come from pain and the appreciation for the passion of life.